Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Like Me Easy. Got another awesome smartphone video coming at you guys in this video. So today I want to be discussing another sort of ramble video where I'm just discussing a smartphone in particular. Now this episode I want to talk about the iPhone 11. Now I don't have any notes in front of me at all. I'm just going to speak the truth and what I really think about this smartphone, because I think Apple hit the nail on the head with the iPhone 11. Now, aesthetically, I think the iPhone 11 is not a good looking phone. Some people might think it is with that glass back and that kind of like chunky design, but personally, I think aesthetically it is not that good. I think phones like the Galaxy series, like my S9, S10, Note 10, and other Android devices that have come out, even the Pixel phones, I think are more aesthetically pleasing and they look better overall. I mean, you can disagree with me, but I personally think the iPhone 11 looks like a brick. Now, why I think the iPhone 11 is a good phone, even though I'm an Android user and I don't like the look of it, I like the iPhone 11 for the software and the specs that it brings. Now, what I mean by this is it has the up-to-date processor, which is the A13 Bionic chip. I'm pretty sure that's right. A13, which is a super powerful smartphone processor. Apple makes the most powerful smartphone processors that could honestly power a laptop or a TV or a PC or just something. They're so powerful, and I don't know why they're not using them on their laptops, but I think they'll eventually start integrating their processors into their MacBooks, but that's a whole different video. So you have the up-to-date processor that's in the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max. You're getting the same exact performance. Now, in addition to that, you're getting a slightly smaller battery than the Pro Max. I think it has a bigger battery than the Pro. I'm pretty sure because the Pro is smaller. In addition to that, great processor. It has great battery efficiency, meaning that it's gonna like adapt to your usage of your phone, and it's gonna get the longest possible battery life for you based on your usage, and it's gonna optimize the software to extend that battery life. I don't know how Apple does that, but they're really good at it. And the processors have been doing that for years on end now. So in addition to that, it has a sub 1080p display, which is very controversial, I know. I'm not too into that. I wish they would bring a 1080p display on the 11. I think it would have made it like one of the best phones ever. But one upside from having a sub 1080p display is that it doesn't use as much battery. It's not powering that many pixels. I think it's closer to 1080p than it is 720p, but you're still not able to watch full HD content on the iPhone 11, which kind of sucks. But what are you going to do? It's their budget smartphone that they launched. Even though it's not really budget, it's still I think it launched for like $700, which for most people that's really expensive. But it's Apple's budget iPhone. They actually dropped the price even lower than the XR, which was their budget phone from last year. The XR has dropped even more in price. I'm not sure how much that is now. I'm guessing it's around maybe like $550 or something on Apple's website. I'll have to double check that. However, so with that sub 1080p display, you're getting extended battery life, you're getting a really fast processor, and you're getting iOS. So I haven't used iOS in a long time because I haven't had an iPhone in a long time. I've been using One UI on my Samsung device, which is really solid. I did a video on the S9. You should go check that out. But you're paying for iOS. You're paying for a really optimized version of iOS. You're paying for iOS 13, which is their newest version, which is I hear that they really sped it up overall. And you're getting all this great software with pretty lousy hardware. I mean, it's aluminum and glass back, has wireless charging. Thank God it has wireless charging, but you're not getting a fast charger out of the box. You have to go pay for that separately, which is kind of annoying, but it's Apple. Obviously, they're not going to include it on their budget version of their smartphone. But yeah, you're getting a really good software package with this, and it's going to last a long time because their processors don't slow down over time. They tend to last a decent amount of time, and Apple batteries tend to last pretty long time as well, which is nice. So I honestly think the iPhone 11, if you pick it up right now, I think it could last you 4 years. I honestly do, and I don't think that the new iPhones they're going to release next year or whatever are are going to make you inclined to purchase them as much, or make you switch from the current iPhone 11, your status quo. Because people always give more value to the thing they currently possess. That's a whole nother video, but yeah, I really think it could last them more than 4 years, or 4+ years at least, because although the screen's not that good, you're getting that really good processor that's not going to depreciate and degrade over time as quickly as, say, Android processors, which usually degrade a little faster than Apple ones. Snapdragons don't usually last too long, but they're getting better at that, actually, in the newer series. Snapdragon 855 Plus is out now, and I think that's a really powerful processor. So I think, and you're also getting 2 cameras on it, which is nice. Ultra wide lens is really solid. I had that on my LG phone. I kind of miss it on my Samsung one. Not that much, but ultra wide is very helpful. I don't think telephoto is useful at all, unless you tend to be taking pictures from really far away. For the most part, people aren't doing that. Usually having an ultra wide lens lets you capture more in your picture, which is pretty cool. And I found it useful when I had an LG phone. LG G6 had an ultra-wide camera, and I found it pretty useful overall. So I think you're getting a great software package. You're getting a great cameras, front-facing cameras improved as always. You're getting a great A13 Bionic processor and a low-resolution display that's still HD. It's the best LCD on the market. I'll have to test that out if I ever get the iPhone 11 to actually test. I think I actually will get that to test one day, or do a short review on it, because one of my friends has it. So yeah, I think the iPhone 11 is a solid phone. I think it's a great budget iPhone if you're in the market for a new smartphone and you're an Apple user. I'd highly recommend the iPhone 11. And we've seen that those sales are doing actually very well. I don't think as many people are purchasing the Pro and the Pro Max. It's just ridiculously expensive. No one wants to pay $1,000 for a smartphone. Some people will, but most people won't. And I think Apple is realizing that they need to drop their prices in order to capture more of the market, because I think more and more people are going over to the Android side of things when they're looking for a budget smartphone that also brings them a lot of value, and they're getting a lot of features involved with that phone and that purchase. So yeah, highly recommend the iPhone 11. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, I know I'm an Android user, but I got to give props to Apple when they release good products. So smash that like button if you guys enjoyed this. If you're new here, subscribe. Check out more awesome tech videos like this and tutorials. I upload pretty consistently when I'm on break and whatnot. Go check out Life Made Easy merchandise. I got new Samsung and Apple cases with my logo on it linked in the description down below, and also some hoodies and t-shirts and whatnot. That's another way you guys help support me, or you can become a channel member and get exclusive content on the channel. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next upcoming video from Life Made Easy.